1/10% for 2012 was revised down 118.7 billion, or 0.8% for 2011 on revised on 2014. For 2012, downward revision to corporate profits and proprietors' income were partially offset by upward revision to net interest. For 2013, downward revision to corporate profits, to proprietary income, to rental income of persons were partially offset by upward revision to taxes on production and imports, to net interest, and to current surplus of government enterprises. For 2014, offset revisions note include downward revision to proprietors' income, to rental income of persons, and to corporate profits, and upward revision to net interest, to wages and salaries, and to current surplus of government enterprises. Corporate profits were revised down 24.6 billion, or 1.2% for 2012, and was revised down 69.5 billion, or 3.3% for 2013, was revised down 16.9 billion, or 0.8% for 2014. Personal income was revised up 27.4 billion, or 0.2% for 2012, was revised down 98.5 billion, or 0.7% for 2013, was revised down 39.7 billion, or 0.3% for 2014. From 2011 to 2014, the average annual rate of growth of real disposable income was revised down 0.3 percentage points, from 1.8% to 1.5%. Personal saving rates was revised up 7.2%, to 7.6% in 2012, was revised down 4.9% to 4.8% in 2013, and was revised down 4.9% to 4.8% for 2014. So these are the information that one needs to consistently go out and talk about the economy. Let's now go and do the numbers. We're running over, which is one characteristic of the report. But we need to get that information in for the record, if for nothing else. The Greek Prime Minister, Trepanis, defends Varoufakis over the Greek exit Ra. In other words, it is now come out that the finance minister to create a team that work on a plan of defense in the event of a national emergency. So in other words, the plan was there and it was out there. We'll put this up on our Twitter feed for your perusal. And now we'll go and do the numbers. It'll take us one little second there as we maneuver around live here. And get the latest market data here. The BBC Global, this is on Friday unless otherwise indicated. The change there was 0.19. In London, the FTSE was 27.41. In Amsterdam, 0.006. That's on Friday. The DAC in Frankfurt was at 51.84. In Paris at 36.19. In Brussels 25.79. In Madrid 12.10. In Zurich 30.48. In Moscow, at 32.47, the markets are looking better there. In Johannesburg, they were down 294.82. In Bombay, 551.13. They were down in Karachi at 43.88. Also in Lahore in the negative 104.62. In Colombo, 18.08, or not 8. In Tehran on Wednesday, 291.20. In Sydney on Friday, 28.60. The Nikkei was at 62.41. The Hang Seng in Hong Kong was at 138.30. In Shanghai on Friday, they were in the negative at 42.04. In New York, they were also down negative 56.12. The Nasdaq was also down 0.50. And the commodities market out in the Midwest city of Chicago was down negative 4.79. In San Pablo, 967.37, and in Mexico at 379.62. A quick look at energy prices here. Commodities ever changing, and as previously reported, Brent crude was down 20% in July and is continuing in August, or actually into July on Friday. Brent crude was down $1.65, or 3.1% in the negative. The price was at $51.66. The spot was down 54 cents at $53.06. West Texas crude, it was down $1.78, or 3.7% in the negative, and it was at $46.74. T-Boom Pickens still jumping for joy. He remembers literally $15 a barrel oil. The Forex index at was down 5.6 and at $1,080.05. Dubai futures were down $7.30 at $1,888, and 40 cents. Silver was down 8 cents at $14.56 for anyone still in that market. Corn futures were down at $2.25. Soybean futures were down $9.50. Wheat futures were up $2.75. Cocoa futures from the Euronext down $14. And the others were unchanged. And let's see, Robusta coffee, no change there at all. White sugar futures were down $3.50. This will do it for us. For those in business, make next week a productive one. For the consumer, keep your eye on the prize. And it was not a short report. We did not know we would get into as much detail as we did.